running.
There is blood, gore, hence violent news. Just want to make sure my audio is okay.
Hey everyone,
Hey, how's it going?
welcome back to another tabletop adventure here at Digital Woods. Today we got a 750 point battle between Tyranids
and Guard, because I thought I'd try them out.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've run Tyranids. Kind of jumping into lists I haven't brought for a wee bit. So we're going to go ahead and get to the army intros and to the game as quick as possible. So see you in a bit.
Alright, so here's going to be my 750 points of Guard. I'm going to be running a Cadian battalion detachment for this one. My warlord for this one's going to be Knight Commander Pask. He's going to be bringing along a Punisher Gatling cannon. Love that one. Next, he's going to be bringing a las cannon and onto his warlord trait, which is going to be superior tactical training of the Cadian regiment, of course. Next down the leadership line is going to be 2 company commanders, both kitted the same way, each with plasma pistols and their standard other war gear. One of which is going to be bringing the heirloom of Laurels of Command. Next, on to troops-wise, I'm going to be having 3 groups of infantry squads, one of which is going to be bringing a Voxcaster, a chainsword, a plasma gun, and a plasma pistol, and then the other 2 are going to be kitted out the exact same way of Voxcaster, chainsword, a flamer, and then the bolt gun for both of the commanders in those units. I might be using the wrong term there, but next down the line for like heavy support and whatnot are going to be the Banewolf with its chem cannon and heavy bolter and heavy stubber. After that is going to be a standard Lehman Russ Punisher with its Punisher Gatling cannon, its heavy bolter, and a plasma cannon on that. And lastly, finishing off my list is going to be a single Astropath with a las pistol, and his psychic power is going to be a Night Shroud. And that's my 750 list.
Alright folks, this is going to be my 748 points of Battalion Detachment of High Fleet Behemoth. So let's jump into my HQ choices. I've got 2 Neurothropes. One's going to be my Warlord, and that one's going to have the Relic Nurn Crown. It's not super useful, but none of the relics really work with Neurothropes. So I picked one that might give me some minor benefits. And he is going to have the Warlord trait Adaptive Biology. My Warlord is going to have Catalyst for psychic power, and my second Neurothrope is going to have the Horror. Moving on to troop choices, I'll start off with 2 groups of 3 Tyranid warriors, all of which are going to have Scything Talons and Death Spitters. So that's 2 separate groups of 3 each. And finishing off the troop requirements for the battalion detachment is a group of 10 Hormagaunts. Bare bones, no upgrades. Moving on, I've got 2 heavy supports. Both are going to be Carnifexes, 1 Carnifex in each brood, and they're going to be kitted out exactly the same, with 2 Monstrous Scything Talons, Spore Cysts, Adrenal Glands, and Bone Maces. Moving on, I've got an elite choice of Death Leaper. I thought about making him my Warlord, but I don't think his Warlord trait of Mind Eater is that particularly great. Could be interesting, but I think just having a very survivable Neurothrope is better. And for my last choice is another heavy support. I actually missed the fact that I had 3 heavy supports. Is 1 group of 2 Biovores. And for dedicated transport, I have 1 Tyrannocyte with 5 Death Spitters. And that is going to make up 748 points of High Fleet Behemoth. Alright, and here we are deployed for our Contact Lost Maelstrom game. As it stands, Mike finished deploying first, and one of my Carnifexes are inside the Tyrannocyte in Deep Strike, along with Death Leaper in Deep Strike.
So I have nothing in Deep Strike.
In this game mode, there are 6 tactical objectives. There's pretty much all Maelstroms. I have 6.
Yeah.
The thing with this one is, after turn 1, the number of tactical objectives you draw up to equals the number of objective markers you hold. So board control is actually worth a lot more in this one throughout the whole game than it is late game for some of the other stuff. So, Mike,
Yes.
with a +1 to the roll, let's roll off to see who goes first. You missed the table. Well, that would have done it anyway. Would you like to go first?
Sure.
I
Would
would
you like
like
to
to-
attempt to seize?
I do not. So it
Huh.
shall be guard, turn 1.
Got it. Alright, so guard turn 1, finding out what my tactical objective is, and it's going to be secure objective 4, which is there. We're allowed to discard.
You're allowed to discard
okay,
at the end of your
good,
turns.
good. I think
So-
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, on to movement and all that. Alright, so at the end of guard movement phase, I had my Bane Wolf just kind of slip over its 12 inches just to get in a little bit closer to Tom's Nid army. Can't do anything super substantial this turn, but
Yeah.
just prepping for later. Had this unit of guard shift over, still staying in contact with the company commander back here, just to relay some orders. They're not going to be super critical this turn, but just keeping in line of contact. The Astropath is staying back here purely just to keep from deep strikes for Tom's turn 2.
Yep.
Moved over, just like half moved just a little bit, just to get in better range over there for the las cannon. Moved over for the las cannon. No, not las cannon. Plasma sponsons. Moved in advance. Got a 2 on that roll, and just moved forward just a little bit. Just kind of grabbing territory as much as I can on this side of the board to negate any kind of drop ends. Alright, with movement done, onto Psychic Phase. I'm going to have the Astropath here cast Night Shroud on Pask. That is a Warp Charge 6. I do not get it, so oh well.
Not sure. Turn 1. Do you want to spend a command?
I have 8?
Using
Nah.
3 or better.
Nah, I'm not going to this
Okay.
turn. With that out of the way, on to shooting and orders. Alright, so at the start of shooting phase, got to do some orders. First off, I'm going to have him give an order to this group. First rank fire, second rank fire, because one guy's in range to pop a few shots that way, so I might as well maximize the 1 into 2 shots.
Fair enough.
He's also going to, on a 4-up, give another command to these guys. Let's see if I actually get it. He can. Tom, damn it, what was it? It was...
Take aims to
Take
reroll
aim.
ones.
So, yeah. So they get to fire twice and reroll once. Next he's going to, through the Voxcaster, give them first rank fire, second rank fire. And then moving over here, this guy's going to give move to this unit and himself.
So they're
They're just going to move over that way. I know I've got to finish that now, but I might as well just finish commands first. And then Pask here is going to give the gunners take aim to himself and the other Punisher. After that, I'll move these guys and get into the few shots that I have. Alright, so starting off the shooting with this group here with its 2 shots going into the warriors back there. So 2 shots hitting on 4s. 1 hit, but I get to reroll hits.
ones, you mean?
Well, it was a 1, so...
Okay. I get to reroll hits.
It was a 1, to be fair. And wounding on a 5. No, that is a 2.
Okay.
Next is going to be this squad back here. Well, up here. Doing basically the same thing, just they don't get to reroll 1s to hit. So, 4 shots hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And wounding on 5s. No. Oh well. At least they got some shots in. Next up in shooting is going to be Pask firing his las cannon over at the Carnifex over there. It's going to be 1 shot hitting on 4s because of the just stacked negatives of him moving, it being heavy, and the Carnifex having a hard to hit bubble.
Yeah, spore assists.
So, hitting on a 4. Hit. And wounding on a 3. Wound.
Okay. Base 3 up, but I'm gonna say he probably has cover, because I'm pretty sure he's at least 50% obscured from Pask.
Yeah, he's got most of the stairs in the way right there. But I can definitely see his main body through the railings.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he's definitely got cover.
Yeah. So 2 up when AP -3 on the last cannon. So 1 5 up. Nope.
Would you like to spend any command points? You have 8.
Yeah, I have to do it. No, it's a 1-to-1.
All right. I didn't take that one, so I don't get to roll a 5 up. Okay. In that case, damage is going to be a D6, which is a 3. All right, on to the other Leman Russ. I'm going to have his plasma sponsons go into the frontmost neurothrope.
Yep.
And his heavy bolter go into the group of warriors. So starting with the plasma sponsons, I've got 2d3 number of shots.
6.
6 shots, not bad. These are going to be hitting on 5s, because I moved and firing a heavy weapon. And I get to reroll 1s. And I have to mention whether I'm supercharging them or not, which I am because I get to reroll 1s.
Yes. And technically I should have done that before rolling the number of shots, but...
Oh, well, darn it. Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry. Alright, so 1, 1, so let's reroll that. It is not a 1, but I also miss. So hitting on 5s, so that's just the 1 hit. And then wounding on 3s?
2s. Neurothrope is only T4.
Ah,
Supercharge
sweet.
is tough at strength 8.
So, wounding on a 2. I wound with a 2.
Okay.
Your, I imagine, 3 up invul?
Yep, 3 up invul. He's fine.
Okay. And then the 3 shots from the heavy bolter going into the warriors group. Hitting on 5s.
We're rolling 1s.
Yep, rerolling 1s. 3 hits. Wounding on...
Should be 3s, strength 5 versus T4.
Alright. Wounding on 3s. 1.
Okay, so with 1 wound going in, 1 4-up save. Would be a 3-up because of the crater, but -1 AP. No, so 1 damage.
Okay. And then I think the last thing to fire is going to be the Bane Wolf over there. Alright, so the Bane Wolf is going to be firing its heavy bolter and heavy stubber, both at this 1 unit of warriors right here. Starting with the bolter, 3 shots hitting on 5s, 2 hits, and is going to be wounding on 3s. 1 possible wound. AP -1.
Putting with the guy that's on the ramp for the cover, so 1 4-up. Even
Made it.
without cover, I made it.
Yep. And then for the stubber, 3 shots hitting on 5s, 1 hit, and wounding on 4s for this one. 1 possible wound.
1 3-up on the front guy. Got it.
Alright.
Once again, even if without cover, I made both.
Yep. And I believe that's entirely it for my army. So on to Nid's turn 1.
Alright, at the start of Tyranid's turn 1, generating my 1 tactical objective from the Thousand Suns deck. Priorities received. Immediately generate a bonus tactical objective. Overwhelming firepower.
Does that kill something in the shooting phase?
Hold on, just need to check to see if this is the one that requires my Warlord to do it. In which case he literally can't.
And they, yeah.
Yeah, your Warlord is the only unit that can be used to achieve this bonus objective.
So it's invalid, so...
Because my Warlord literally has no guns, cannot get overwhelming firepower.
So, draw again.
Secure objective 1.
Oh.
Which he can do, it's all the way over there.
Yeah, it's just right there.
Alright, turn 1 movement for the Tyranids. Advanced up both my Neurothropes and this Carnifex. Advanced up the Warriors to right there. And my backline stayed put. At the end of my movement phase,
I'm going to activate the 2-point stratagem that allows to restore D3 wounds to a monster. Restoring 2 of his wounds.
So he's only got 1 wound on him right now.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to say I was getting rid of... Well, I said it at the beginning, but I should have said it at the end of my turn. I was getting rid of Secure Objective 4.
Okay, and then after doing that, I'll spend a 1-point stratagem to activate Metabolic Overdrive on this. So this gets a second move in advance.
Alright.
So...
Does it have to advance?
No, I can choose to give it advance.
Okay. And can it charge afterwards?
No.
Okay.
Alright, and with that being done, that's going to end my movement phase. So going on to the psychic phase, where I'm going to start off by putting Catalyst on him. Which I get.
Yeah, I think it was a Warp Trade 7.
Yeah, so 5 up, Feel No Pains on him. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and put the Horror on that.
-1's to hit, I believe.
Correct, and that is enough to get it off, and I'm well outside of your 24-inch from your Psyker.
You're way...
And then they're both going to go ahead and smite the Demon Rust. So first smite is a 10. That's not an 11. D3 mortal wounds for 3 mortal wounds on that.
Alright. Just a temp.
And second smite. D3 mortal wounds for 2 more.
Alright. Pretty damaging. Onto your shooting, I believe.
Yes, and the only... Well, these guys are going to shoot, but I want to save them for a moment.
You didn't move them actually up on there. They are on that
Oh,
boat.
yes, just
for reference sake, because they're the models are so tall, these are actually supposed to be down here for movement-wise.
Yeah.
They're just up here for presentation, we can't quite fit them in there.
Yes. So, next thing to shoot is going to be the 2 Biovores firing into Pask.
Alright.
So 2 shots hitting on 4s. 1 hit, 1 miss. And the specialty thing happening. So 1 mortal wound on Pask.
Alright.
And 1 Spore Mine somewhere.
And you can go ahead and place that.
And that's where the Spore Mine is. Going after the true target of the Biovores.
The thing negating his ability to enter my back line.
Yes.
Alright, for the rest of your shooting.
Is the 9 shots coming from these warriors from their assault, death spitters. Death spitters. I almost said death stranglers, which is wrong.
It is entirely wrong.
Down into that guard squad.
Alright.
Since they did advance, they are going to be hitting on 5s. I got 4. Got so many 1s, though. Wish I was High Fleet Kronos and didn't move. Wounding on 3s. 3?
Yeah.
3?
That's 3.
3 with AP -1?
And their guard,
So
so
5 up.
yeah.
5 up base.
3 5-ups.
Become 6 ups.
Made 2. No, sorry, becoming 6-ups. I made 1.
So 2 die.
Fair enough.
Is fine, because I think there should be.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna grab these 2 normal guard from the back. Does that end your turn?
I do believe that does, in fact, end me turn.
Are you keeping your,
No, I am getting rid of this ridiculous objective.
and also becoming a pirate?
Yar!
Alright, well, on to guard turn 2 then. Alright, so guard turn 2, because last turn I don't think I stated it at the end of the turn, but I did throw away Secure Objective 4. So I'm pulling a new card, because I control 1 objective. It's the only one. Oh, good, Supremacy.
Control 3 or more.
Which I suppose I could, maybe next turn, go with like 1, 2, and if that's dead, number 3.
You could do it this turn.
Could, actually.
Bane Wolf, and then move
yeah,
the
move
guard
that
squad up.
guard up, move them up. Alright, well, on to movement. Alright, so turn 2 movement for guard. Basically nothing moved over here in my back line. Didn't move. Stayed here, stayed put. Moved up at 6 inches to get just more shots over in there. They're all kind of fallen over because of wobbly model. And moved up just around into that outcropping of odd tentacle things to secure objective 1 and gain me supremacy for those 3 objectives, as well as just to put in some shots into the warriors group. That out of the way, on to Psychic. I'm going to be using the Astropath to throw Night Shroud on Pask again. If it works this time, warp charge of 6. Got it with a 7. So, Pask has Night Shroud. That out of the way, on to orders. I'll start off over here. Go with him giving first rank fire, second rank fire, first rank fire, second rank fire, and using his... Oh, does he get to throw another thing on this unit for 4 up? He does. And it's going to be... Tom, what was the one?
Take aim.
Take aim.
So you get the roll that hits the moment.
Yep. Oh yeah, he didn't really need it. No, yeah, never mind. Correct.
Yay, Cadian.
Yay, Cadian. Then Pask over here. Oh, then first rank fire, second rank fire. And Pask is going to give basically the same...
They didn't move, so they already rolled 1s.
Ah, true, so... what was the third one?
Shooting Shroud?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I don't think I'm going to give any commands for Pask in the tank.
Yeah.
So outside of that, on to shooting. And I think I will actually start with Pask, where I'm going to need a bunch more dice. Alright, so dice in hand, I'm going to be doing his shots in... Oh, because I'm not sure if I specified it, I'm putting everything that he has into the Carnifex. Starting with the Punisher Cannon, I've got 20 hands in dice. 20 dice in hand. I'm going to be doing them in bulk 20. So hitting on 3s with the first 20. That is a lot of 2s. So rerolling 1s. That's going to be 4 rerolls.
5.
Where's the other one? Ah, yes. 5 rerolls. Converting 3 more. So 12 for the first volley.
Pretty solid.
And for the second volley, still hitting on 3s. Rolling those 1s. And got 3 additional again. 16.
So 28 number of hits.
Yep.
16 and 12.
16, 12, 28. So I'll do the 20 first and then the 8.
Yep. Fair enough.
So this should be wounding on 5s for the first 20. And that'll be 1, 2, 3.
And then the 8 extra.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 8 extra.
1 more.
1 more. That's what, 4?
Yep.
4 possible wounds out of 40 shots.
Alright, 4 3-ups. Failed 2. And those will be 5-up Feel No Pains, which made one of those. So 1 damage.
Alright. And then his las cannon going in, hitting on 3s. No, I'll spend a command point.
You don't need to.
No, yes, you're right. He rerolls 1s. Hits. Wounding on
A 3.
a 3. Wounding on a 3. Wounds.
Okay. 6-up armor. Nope. How much damage?
D6 away. 5.
No, not enough to kill it. 5 Feel No Pains. Make 2, so 3 more damage.
All right. Did you use your Feel No Pain for the other wounds? On
He's
first
got
turn?
Synapse. Not Synapse. Catalyst.
Got it. All right. Then, you know what? I'm just going to go back here real quick and clean this up before going back over to the rest of it. Alright, so the Astropath shooting his last pistol into the spore mine, hitting on a 6 with one shot. He misses. Surprise. Alright, next is going to be the company commander shooting at the spore mine with his plasma pistol, hitting on 3s with his one shot. No.
Do you want to...
God, the odd importance of this one model.
Before you go do it, how many wounds does the Astropath has? Because that can only do a maximum of 3.
I feel like he has 2. Let me check. Next, this group of guardsmen here for shooting phase. Now I'm going to split this up just kind of by the sergeant here. So these 3 are going to be shooting at the spore mine, which is going to be a total of 8 shots. And then these 4 right here are going to be shooting up at the warriors. These 3 can't see because of the wall there and the fact that they should be down where on that level. So I'll start with the 8 shots going into the spore mine. So 8 shots hitting on 4s. Rerolling all.
That's good, because you had 5 misses.
Yes.
4 hits.
And wounding on 3s. Are you fucking kidding me?
Sporeman's still alive.
Command point.
Spore mine's still alive.
That's so 4 1s. What?
Yes.
What?
Woohoo!
How? What is that?
You can do it, Spore mine.
Oh, you've earned it. Oh my god. You've earned my back line with that. God damn.
It's too bad I probably won't even drop it in there because I'm probably have to drop it in.
Watch
early.
me get it in
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Alright, and the 4 going up into the warriors.
8 shots.
Yep. Just making sure I still had the same number of dice. So 8 shots hitting on 4s. For 2. And yep, rerolling all. I should have said 2 initially. And converting 2 more. So 4 total shots.
These will be wounding on 5s.
Ah, 5s. For none. Good job, guys. Good job. Alright. Oh, I guess I'll go over to the other tank, putting all of its shots into the, I was about to say Tarask. That's a different game. Into the Carnifex. Alright, so before I actually start rolling dice for the Lehman Russ here, I managed to remember, and by managed to remember, I mean Tom reminded me that I wanted to use a command point, which is overlapping Fields of Fire, which technically procs on an unsaved wound made, which Pask did. It's a 2-point command stratagem, or command point stratagem, which basically allows me to add 1 to hits
When targeting the
when
unit.
targeting the same target that was wounded previously. Which brings my 6 to hit down to a 5.
Yes.
Because he's got the horror on him, he's hard to hit, and I'm a standard 4-up ballistic skill. So, starting with the Gatling cannon, 20 shots, hitting on 5s. Rerolling 1s.
That actually gave you a lot of extra shots.
It really did. That's 2 rerolls. 7 misses. So that's 13 hits from the first volley.
Every orc player is just ecstatic.
Oh, absolutely.
That would be like a god roll for orc shooting.
And the other 20. Rerolling the 1s. Which...
I think there's only 1.
Yep. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
So a total of 20 shots at hit. Which is pretty good.
Yep.
And wounding on 5s.
Because it's only strength 5.
Wounding on 5s. Please give me the same roll I had first. So that's going to be 7 possible wounds.
7 3-up saves. Yep. Failed 2, so he is not going to die from this.
Okay.
And 2 5-up feel no pains. She made 1, so 1 more damage on him.
Alright. Next is going to be the plasma sponsons, and I'm going to be supercharging them. So D3 number of shots for each at 2 and 2.
So a total of 4.
Hitting on 5s. 1. Wounding on...
You have a 1 there.
I do have a 1. Thank you. 1 wounding on 3s, I believe.
Correct. Yes. 1 6-up. Nope. And 2 5-ups.
He
One-
does still live.
So yeah.
With 1 wound left.
1 wound remaining.
Which, I still have 1 more weapon. From him, I believe it's the heavy bolter.
Yes.
So 3 shots hitting on 5s from the heavy bolter. This could be it.
Yeah.
Wounding.
Rerolled the 1.
I do want to reroll the 1. It's still a 3. And wounding on
A 5.
5. Yeah, wounding on a 5. Hit. Or wounds.
1 4-up. Made it.
So close. Alright. So I've got 2 more units left that can fire. These guys. And these guys. Them, I'm going to put all of their shots up into that group, I'm thinking. But before I actually declare that fully, I'm going to have this group go and put most of their shots in there. I'm literally putting these 2 guys on Spore of Duty. Just 2 of them.
It's 4 shots.
It's 4 shots.
No rerolls.
Nope.
Might as well take care of them.
Well, rerolls on 1.
Oh yeah, rerolls on 1.
Because Cadian, they didn't move.
You didn't move. Yeah.
So 4 shots real quick going into the Spore.
1 hit, 1 reroll.
1 hit, 1 reroll. Okay.
Wounded on a 3.
That's happened 3 times now. I just want to throw that out there. And wounding on 3.
Yeah.
You are the luckiest bastard. Alright, and then I'm pretty sure the rest of them are actually within the 12 inches. Let me measure again, though, just to make sure. Alright, so for the rest of this group firing in, it's 15 shots from here. The flamer's out of range, and I'll get to the bolt pistol later. Firing into the Carnifex, hitting on, I believe, 5s because of your hard-to-hit field. Rerolling the 1s.
Getting 1 more.
5. And wounding on
5.
5s.
No. 6s. T7 versus 3.
Ah, yeah. Wounding on 6s. Is that 1? No, that's 2. So, no wounds. Ah, yes, the 1 bolt pistol.
Hero Sergeant.
1 shot hitting on a 5. Wounding on a 6.
Nope, a 5.
Oh,
But got a 1.
But I got a 1. Yeah.
Because it's strength 4 bolt pistol.
Alright, next up is going to be the Hellhound. No. That's the other version. Bane Wolf. Using its Chem Cannon to start off, and it's going to put everything into this unit of warriors. So, Chem Cannon, D6 number of shots. Say 1, and I've already used my reroll, so I can't. Tom is particularly happy about that.
Because that could have very easily hurt that squad a lot.
Absolutely. And this is going to be wounding on 2s. Wounds, I would have liked to have reversed those, just for...
And they have a 4-up save base, but
AP
plus 1.
-3.
But plus 1 for being undercover, so a 6-up. No, so 1 damage.
Okay. And then D3 shots from the heavy bolter, starting off, going in the same group. Hitting on 5s, because he moved. That's going to be 1 hit. No rerolls. And wounding on...
A 3.
A 3.
Strength 5 versus T4.
Hit, wound.
So 4 base plus cover minus 1, so a 4 base. No, so 2 damage. 1 is down to 1 wound.
Yay. And the 3 shots from the heavy stubber. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Wounding on, it should be 4s.
Correct.
No. Alright, after much delegation, I've decided I'm going to be putting... What?
You think for me. You said delegation, not deliberation.
Oh, damn it! After much deliberation. Alright.
Like a true Imperial Guard general, you delegated it down the line.
Alright, I'm gonna have the, just the Flamer and the Sergeant of this squad shoot up at them, and everyone else is going to try and take out the, Carnifex. So, that'll be 12 shots, hitting on 5s. I swore for a second I didn't get a single one.
You got 2.
I got 2, and I got 2... No, I got 3.
I got 3, but no rerolls.
No, I got 2 rerolls. 2 1s.
You had moved, and you gave first rank, second rank.
You are correct. I did move that squad. Alright, yep, no rerolls, which is sad. Especially because I'm hitting or wounding on 6s. And you've got all those saves and stuff.
I have yet to reroll a save at this point.
Alright, and then 3 possible wound rolls, wounding on 6s. No, alright.
No.
Carnifex is fine.
It was worth an effort, because if you got 2 wounds through...
I got 1 wound through.
But I'm just saying, to deny my reroll counter.
Yes. Alright, and lastly for this group is going to be the bolt, or the pistol.
And the heavy flamer. Not the heavy flamer. Flamer.
Just a standard flamer. So going with the pistol first, hitting on a 4. No. And the flamer, d6 number of shots. For 3. Why didn't you do that? And auto hitting, wounding on
4s. 'Cause it's a strength 4 flamer.
Wounding on 4s.
For 2.
Why didn't you do that?
2 3-up saves. One is going to go through, and honestly, I'm going to save the command point for something else later along. I will lose a warrior.
But this is also the end of my shooting phase.
Yeah, but I only got 4 command points left.
Alright, fair enough. At least I killed something. Oh my god. The shooting phase was disgusting. That was the worst.
Yeah.
You are a maximum offender. Alright, so after shooting phase, I'm going to do something that I believe is a foolish mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to have the Leman Russ charge your Carnifex.
I got no Overwatch.
And then I'm going to have him, Pask, charge that.
Just to prevent him from trying to kill the Astropath.
Yep, just to prevent you from killing the Astropath and having something drop in down here.
Yep.
So starting with the Leman Russ, I make the charge. And my 3 attacks hitting on... Nope, I technically got to make the charge over here first before I get into that.
And once again, Overwatch.
That
4 should be enough.
4 should be enough. Would you mind just measuring real quick?
To get within 1 inch, yeah. That's
Okay, that's enough.
Me. Technically, that explodes at the end of the charge phase.
Yes.
So, special dice on 1, nothing. 2 through 5, 1 mortal wound. 6 is 3. Hey, does nothing.
Nothing happened anyway. After all that,
it limp fished.
take your meatball.
That's why it didn't explode. It was literally just like propped up on a stick. It landed on like a little spine.
Pask charged it, broke the stick, and it fell over. It was dead long ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, well, the 3 attacks from the Leman Russ going in, hitting on 6s. I'm not surprised. This is a new phase, and I've got 1 command point for
You can spend
new
1.
phase. No. Alright, well, goodbye, Leman Russ. I knew thee well.
I don't know if you were paying attention when I said I didn't bring a lot of anti-tank,
My Carnifexes aren't really good at anti-tank either.
Oh.
They're purely here now to tie up your things.
Oh, okay. I always kind of just thought of Carnifexes as mess your stuff up anyway.
It's got basically one anti-tank weapon.
Oh.
So starting off first with its monster scything talents, it's got 5 attacks. It's hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because it did not charge. So 3 successful hits. And then wounding on 5s, so it's only strength 6. 1 going through, and AP -3 on a monster scything talon.
Alright. And 1 6 up. No.
And that will be 3 damage.
Alright.
And then it gets to make 1 additional attack from its bone mace tail.
Ooh.
Hitting on a 4. No.
Okay.
Yay!
I was expecting so much more terror from that. It's just really annoying.
Yep. I mean, if it charged, it gets the
2 more?
possibility of doing Living Battering Ram, which does 1 mortal wound and adds 1 to hit rolls.
Oh.
I did not have enough points to give him tusks. To give him 1 extra attack.
Alright, well, that ends my turn.
Yep.
And what a turn it was. On to Nid's turn 2.
Yep.
Alright, and before the swap over from turns, just mentioning up command points, or not command points, but victory points and whatnot.
My 3-inch consolidation.
Ah. Fair enough.
Since you are contesting it anyway, I'll move away.
Oh.
Start trying to move down the line.
Alright, well, I was going to start with that, but either way, I've got Supremacy, holding 3, now 4 points. And actually, was I close enough? Was I within 3 inches?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And fair enough. I probably couldn't move that far, so there. Because I was here, shifting 3. So we're still contesting it.
We're still contesting it, so I'm still holding 3 points. I have Supremacy, so I get the points for that. Is that D3 or just I get
it's
1?
D3. It's D3.
Yep, D3 victory points, so I'll roll for that now.
And get the first victory points of the game.
3 victory points. Yay!
Isn't it weird going into halfway through turn 2 and
And the first thing that's happened is that.
Supremacy.
Supremacy. Alright, well, that out of the way. Now it is on to Nid's turn.
Alright, and going on to turn 2 for the Tyranids, I hold 2 points, so 2 cards. Hey, I got Supremacy. And Area Denial. I think I can push you out of the center.
Yeah, really, it's just the
guard
one
squad.
guard squad.
Because I think that other tank might actually be outside of 12 completely. Alright, turn 2 movement for the Tyranids. We're implementing Gribbly's Keep It From Doing Things stratagem. So my Hormigons move their 8 inches out of the crater, just outside of 8 inches to make the charge in to deny his chem cannon's overwatch. These guys move to reclaim the point that the Hormigons got away from. I wish I could use them for something more productive, but I need to hold that for Supremacy. The other 2 hop down are now a 5-inch charge, including the crater distance, to getting into the guards unit. Over here, stayed in melee, and advanced up the 2 Neurothropes. Tyrannocyte dropped in, spilled out its Carnifex just outside of 9 inches of both the Leman Russ and the guard squad right there.
And I left a crack.
Just enough. I had maybe like an inch spare in some directions in that location. For Death Leaper to sneak into the back line and maybe go after Pask. Probably not, because he would have to go through a crater. Probably going to take out a company commander.
Probably.
And that is going to be it for the movement phase, excluding the end of the movement phase, restoring D3 wounds on the Carnifex for 2 command points for rapid regen. For only 1, so he's got 6 wounds remaining.
Fine.
Sorry, 6 wounds off.
There we go.
He's got 2 left.
He's got 2 left.
Alright, moving on to the psychic phase. I'm going to start out by going through these 2's smite, see if I can basically remove that tank or leave it with no wounds left. So first smite. That's going to be a D3. For 2.
All right.
Second smite. Another D3. For 2 as well. So that's 4 more wounds onto it.
Which is 12,
which
that's its wounds.
Yes, I think I finish it with that.
Yes, you do. What is it, on a 6? Or do guard tanks not explode?
No, they do explode, and it is on a 6.
Okay, well, on a 6 then. No, we don't have to go look up those rules. Now the wonderful question of, can it charge me? Well, I imagine it's not quite far. Oh, yeah, that one.
What?
Oh, wait, no, the, never mind, I was thinking of something else. Sorry. I was thinking of psychic power that you just move again.
Yeah, no, I don't got that. Or anything like that. Going to go ahead and I guess the horror on that unit, in case there's some that survive to actually get into melee.
Alright.
There's no other real good choice, so the horror on them. 7's enough, so -1 to their attacks and leadership.
Yep.
And he's going to go ahead and catalyst the wounded one.
Fair enough.
Which a 7's enough to get it. So, got all my psychic powers off. So, let us go into shooting.
Alright.
Alright, and starting shooting with these 2 warriors firing into this squad right there. Total of 6 attacks from their Death Spitters, hitting on 4s. 2. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds with AP -1.
And that'll be 2 5-ups, because I'm pulling from the crater. Don't make either.
So 2 guardsmen go down.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you 2.
Okay.
Who's next?
Next up to shoot is going to be my drop pod here, my Tyrannocyte. He's going to fire his 15 Death Spitter shots down into that squad.
Alright.
15 shots, hitting on 5s. And then wounding on 3s. For 2, not so great.
Well, 2 6-ups.
Nope.
No.
So
if
2
only they were in cover.
Yeah, 2 go down.
Damn it. Pull from the back.
Because you want to keep the flamer.
One, I want to keep the flamer. 2, I'm hoping to get the maximum number of shots in for when you charge that group.
Fair enough.
Because you're going to make the charge anyway.
Yeah. Next up to shoot is going to be these Biovores over here. I think they're out of range for the synapse thing that allows them to shoot correctly. But I don't particularly care. I'm firing them at Pask anyway.
Ah, okay, for the -1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're going to be hitting on 6s because you've got Night Watch off.
Yes.
So that's just going to be 2 spore mines that are going to appear somewhere nearby. Attempting their 2 shots, hitting on 6s. No, so 2 spore mines.
Which is probably what you wanted anyway.
Yep, pretty much. These warriors now firing into the guard over there. They're within 24-inch range. Hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
And winning on 3s. For 4 wounds.
So
You want to keep your flamer.
I really want to keep my flamer.
So do 2 at a time, starting with the 2 other guys in the crater, or do you just want to start with the guys out of it?
I'll do the 2 standard, or the 1 standard and the 1 Voxcaster.
Okay.
So
Well, 1 dies, 1 makes it.
I'll pull the normal dude. So that's 1 alive.
And then there goes
And
the
he's
Voxer.
dead, and then 2 6-ups.
Be 1 6 up, but yes.
You're correct. Either way, I didn't make it.
Yes. So, regular dude, Voxcaster, and then someone from outside of the crater.
Pretty sure you don't even have to charge this group.
But I want to.
Fair enough.
Speaking of charges, let us start off with the Hormagaunts charging the Bane Wolf. Outside of 8 inches, so you've just got your Heavy Bolter and
the heavy stubber.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so Overwatch for this, starting with the Heavy Bolter. 3 shots, hitting on 6s. None. And then the heavy stubber. 3 shots hitting on 6s. None.
Being just out of 8-inch range, I need an 8-inch
Oh, there wasn't a
charge.
command point thing for me to hit on 5s, was there, for vehicles?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So, 8-inch charge. Don't make it, but I can reroll charges because of my whatever. And
Which,
a 10
that's you make it.
That's a 10-inch charge. So, they make it in. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and have the warriors charge the group of 3. So you get a flamer,
And
a las gun, and a
plasma gun. No,
Bolt
you're
pistol.
correct. You're correct. Bolt pistol.
Yes.
I was thinking of something else.
Their plasma line has the plasma pistol.
Ah, yes, that was the flamer line.
Yes. So a flamer, a las gun, and a bolt pistol. Do you want to replace... I think the las gun is within 6-inch range to throw a frag grenade. Get
Which
D6.
would be D6 versus
2.
2 shots. So, yeah, I think I will replace the 1 guy.
Okay.
So, starting off with the flamer, D6 number of shots.
2.
I'm not surprised. Wounding on 4s then.
1.
1.
1 4-up save. 4.
Okay, you made it.
Okay.
D6 number of shots for the frag.
6.
6.
Too bad these don't auto hit.
Yep. And hitting on...
Overwatch.
Oh yeah, 6s. Hitting on 6s. No.
It's better than rolling just 2 dice for it.
True. But I'd much rather the 6 for the flamer.
True. And then 1
And then
bolt.
1 bolt pistol shot.
No.
No. Your
Alright,
charge.
Their charge distance. 8. That's definitely
Yeah,
enough.
you overrun.
Okay.
Anyone charging from over there?
Yes. 9-inch charge from this. Sorry. Yeah.
Carnifex?
9-inch charge from the Carnifex going, just being outside of 9 inches.
Alright. Just outside of 9 inches, so the flamer doesn't get a shot. And 10 shots of Overwatch available over here. Unfortunately, no flamer for me. So, 10 shots hitting on 6s. I got 2. And wounding on, what, 5s?
6s.
6s.
Strength 3 versus T7.
Ah. Wounding on 6s.
Got 1.
1.
1 3-up save. Got it.
Damn.
Okay.
Alright, A. Oh, never mind. 12-inch range.
Yes. 9-inch charge, and I have adrenal glands on it, so +1 to charge rolls. That would be an 8 plus 1 is 9.
It is just enough.
Just enough. Meh. Second Carnifex over there is going to charge the same unit as well.
Alright.
It's a longer charge, but I think an 11 is enough to make it.
That looks like it might be enough.
An 11...
Actually, no.
no, so I needed a 12. And then Death Leaper is charging the 1 company commander.
Alright. And 1 shot hitting on a 6 then.
Good thing.
Glad I didn't supercharge.
Alright, and 9-inch charge for Death Leaper. Got a 10. Alright, starting off the fight phase with my Carnifex, 3-inch pile in. I realized I forgot to do in the charge phase the D6 on a 4 mortal wounds because of Carnifex's living battering ram. So, 1 mortal wound on the guard squad.
Eh.
Alright, and then the Carnifex's 5 attacks, hitting on 3s for the turn he charged. Looks like 4 hits. And strength 6 or better, so wounding on 2s. That's going to be 4 dead guardsmen.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. I wanted to keep him in.
Yep.
He's got maybe the only thing that'll do anything.
The Bone Mace Tail 1 attack, hitting on a 3. Successfully hits. Strength 8 on this, so wounding on a 2. Successfully wounds, but only AP minus 1 on it.
Ah. 1 6 up. No.
That's it for him. Do you want to spend any points to interrupt?
Sure. Why not? Alright, so, yep. Spending 2 points to have this group go next. Get 5 total attacks, 2 from the standard dudes, and 3 from the sergeant. And I'll be hitting on 5s because of horror. 2. And wounding on 5s. Nothing. Alright, Tom, the rest of your attacks.
Alright, the warrior is going to activate next. They've got 3 attacks each, so 6 attacks in total. And they're going to be hitting on 3s and rerolling 1s with their scything talons. For 2 straight misses and 1 reroll. Into a miss, so 3 hits. Strength 4 versus tough 3, so 3s to wound. For 3 wounds. No AP.
Alright, so that's 3
5
5 ups.
2
Made 1. So the sergeant yet lives. However, I'm pretty sure with 9 casualties... Actually, no, that's the group that had lost 2. So 8 casualties. That
He's leadership 0.
He's leadership 0.
So.
See, he's going to leave anyway. So should I just pull him now?
Yeah. I mean, unless you want to spend 2 command points
No.
to make him stay.
No.
I mean, he wouldn't even be able to contest the point because I have more models that are troop choices.
Yep. That unit's gone.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pull it all now.
Alright, and the
Who's next?
unit is going to be the Hormagaunts, which are just basically going to spend their stuff surrounding the tank to prevent it from getting away.
Alright.
Alright, after a 6-inch pile-in, our Gribblies are going to attempt to deal any sort of damage to this tank with their 20 attacks, hitting on 4s. Let's start off with their re-rolling 1s because of Scything Talons for 2 of those. Hey, more hits.
Knocked over to 10.
9 misses. Well, they are strength 3, and I'm pretty sure you're at least T6, so wounding on 6s.
Alright. 1. And that'll be 1 3 up. Which I actually make.
Death Leaper going into the company commander. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s with his grasping talons. 1 miss. And he is strength 6, so he's going to be looking for 2s to wound. For 2 wounds with AP -1.
Alright, well that's 2 5 up invols. Made 1.
Failed 1. 2 damage.
And he's got 2 wounds left.
Alright, well, your chance to strike back with your remaining models. Oh, technically, you do have that guy for his 2 attacks. No, you
No,
interrupted.
I interrupted. They were literally done.
Okay.
They were fully done.
And you got your attacks scattered about.
Alright, let me get some dice. Alright, starting with the company commander with his chainsword. He's got 4 attacks going in, hitting on 5s. Because the creature in question is hard to hit. And that's 1 hit and wounding on 5s as well. For nothing. And then I will take these 4 dice again and go over to here. For 4 attacks going in, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 6s. No. And then 3 attacks from over there, hitting on 6s. Now there's a 6. And wounding on 2s. Got 1.
6 up save? No.
Ha-ha!
1 Gribbly dies.
Yes! Victory is mine! Alright, well, I do believe that that's now on to morale.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
This group lost 8. I have a leadership of 0.
So you
So
lose
I think
D6.
both of them...
You lose D6.
Okay, I could have only 1 flee.
No.
Both of them flee. The tank doesn't have to make a morale.
True, but the Hormagaunts do, because I do believe they're outside of the pass morale zone.
Ah, well, aren't they,
Yeah, but the pass morale is like a 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a 12-inch pass morale, 18-inch mess with the psychic powers, 24 reroll, like the correct shooting and charging.
Okay.
So they're definitely away from 12 inches away from the warriors there. So leadership 5 down to 4.
Ugh.
So 4 or less, they're fine. They're fine.
Okay. In that case,
That is going to be the end of
Turn
Tyranids.
2.
2.
On to...
I have Supremacy for
Yes.
holding 3 points. And Area Denial, at least the first version. I'm pretty sure you're outside of 12 with the Bane Wolf.
From the center of the...
table. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so I'll get another point for... No, D3 points for
Yeah,
that.
D3 points for Supremacy.
D3 points for Supremacy. 3.
You also got 3.
D3 points for you not having anyone within 12 in the middle. For 1, so 4 in total. And I got First
Blood.
So I'm up to 5.
All right. You are currently in the lead.
Yes.
On to Guard turn 3. Alright, so turn 3 for Guard. Finding out what my 1 objective is, because I hold 1 objective. Secure objective 3.
Hey, you're standing.
I'm holding on objective 3. Yay! 1 more point for me. On to movement. Alright, so movement for Guard. I had the company commander retreat out of that combat. And because we forgot about it earlier, that's where the 2 spore mines popped up. Pask didn't move. The Astropath moved and advanced over to here. He's laying down because wobbly model syndrome. My company commander here didn't move. This unit here kind of readjusted just to get maximize the number of shots in that way while still receiving orders. And can't move.
Yep.
Alright, with movement out of the way, on to Psychic. I'm going to have my Astropath use Night Shroud to help protect this group here. I'm less worried about Pask at the moment. So I need a warp charge of, I believe, 6 for this one, and I do not get it with a 3. With
what, 3 or 4 command points left? Do you want to spend 1 on that?
it's Psychic phase, so yeah, a 2, and I'll reroll the 1. For a 4 total. I do not get it. With Psychic out of the way, I'm going to be moving on to orders. First off, he's going to give this unit first rank fire, second rank fire. And then on a 4 up, I think he's going to do the one that lets them reroll 1s. On a 4 up, that's 2 in a row. That's a 1. Alright, so just first rank, second rank. And as for this company commander, I think he's just going to use get back in the fight. I'm tempted to use move, but you'll catch up. So, go get him. With that out of the way, on to shooting. He doesn't really need it because he didn't move.
You can do Shoot and Shroud.
I suppose that works. Yeah, shoot and shroud, so he'll pop smoke. With that out of the way, on to shooting. And actually, one last order. I'm going to have this company commander give himself take aim, so he'll be re-rolling all to hits. Alright, starting off the shooting phase with the company commander right here, firing his plasma at the Death Leaper. I am going to be supercharging, because why not? And he's got 1 shot hitting on a 5. That just misses. And
That's it.
yeah, that's it. I'm not going to spend any kind of something on that one. Next is going to be this company commander firing his plasma over this way. He's not going to supercharge because they're meatballs and it doesn't matter. So hitting on a 3. Alright, that's a 6. And wounding on a 2. I pop 1 meatball.
1 left.
Which would you prefer?
Take the one closer to the guard squads.
Boop. Okay. That was way too satisfying to actually kill a meatball in 1 shot. It's almost like that didn't happen at all before. So next is going to be this guard squad here. I've got 6 las guns in rapid fire and 2 outside of rapid fire. So that's going to be a total of 28 shots. So I'm going to do the first 20 all at once, and I'll be shooting everything into that group of warriors.
Fair enough.
So the first 20, hitting on 4s. Yes, 13 hits. And the other 8 for that, still hitting on 4s.
For 2 more?
For 2 more, so 13, 15. And 15 shots, wounding on 5s. They spread out. What is this one? That is a 4.
Looks like you got 5.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 total wounds.
Okay, and that's going to be 5 4-up armor saves. You ignore my cover, so 5. I only make 1.
Oh. I don't think we actually said that on camera then.
True. I think you skipped it while you were going over your orders.
Yeah. We said this off camera and forgot to reiterate it on camera. I used the Astra Path's special ability to remove the cover save from the warriors.
Yes.
Sorry for not covering that earlier in the shooting phase.
Yes, that should have been when you were doing all your orders and whatnot.
Yes.
So they would have had a 3-up save with cover, but with the ignore cover part of it, they have their 4-up save, in which case I only rolled 1 5, so that's a warrior dead and 1 wound on the other.
Yay! So I'm not going to be supercharging this plasma going into the warrior, hitting on 3s with 2 shots.
4s.
4s, I'm sorry. Both hit.
Strength 7 versus T4, so 3s to wound.
And 3s to wound. Both wound.
And I do believe Plasma has AP -3 in both profiles, so that's 2 wounds on him and no cover.
Sweet.
That is that score.
And because I essentially declared the pistol going into him before, pistol shot goes away.
Well, you can't shoot anyone anyway with it anyway.
Also true. And I believe that is it, except for Pask.
Yep. Which is your big
Oh, and there's no command strategy to shoot while in cover, or not cover,
in
but
melee.
in melee.
No.
Yeah. Last cannon into the wounded one, and then all 40 shots into the other Carnifex.
Okay.
So starting off with the last cannon, hitting on 2s.
Correct.
Doesn't he have a...
Oh yeah.
Hard to hit.
Hard to hit.
Hitting on 3s.
Yes. You hit.
Hit. Wounding on
3s.
3s. No.
You got a command
I
point.
have a command point.
No.
Alright, and the first of 20 shots going into this Carnifex. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
Gain 2 hits back.
And
4 misses.
yeah, that's only going to be 4 misses.
So 16 hits in the first volley.
And the next 20 for the volley. Yep, rerolling the 1s for 3 more shots. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So a total of 30. Alright, so the first 20 of those wounds, and I'll be wounding on, I believe, 5s. So, whoop. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Sad face. And then the last 10 for that, still wounding on 5s. For 4 more. So a total of 8 possible wounds.
And with 8 wounds, 8 3-up saves. And I failed 1.
God damn. And I believe that is the last of my shooting.
Well, you get 1 point for securing objective 3.
Yep. I'm not done yet. I got one thing in melee. Don't end my turn prematurely. How dare!
I'm not really expecting much from this fight for the rest of the game, that's why.
No, alright, well, my 3 attacks hitting on 6s. Nope.
18 attacks from the Hormagaunts going back. Hitting on 4s. Rolling 1s. 1, 2, 3. three ones, so re-rolling those for 3 more hits. 7 misses, so 11 hits, and wounding on 6s. 2.
Oh no!
2 3-up saves.
Yep. 2 3-ups.
Hey,
Snake eyes!
you still
Is
got
it
like
one?
10 wounds left, so.
Yeah. Alright, that is the end of my turn. I secure objective 3.
And you got a kill.
And I got a...
Took out the warrior squad.
I did. I got a kill. Yay! Yep, that ends my turn. On to Nid's turn 3.
Alright, turn 3 for the Nids. I got defend, objective 3.
Come and take it from me.
Number 12, which I have to go look up in the book. And 25, which is secure, objective 5.
You have already secured objective 5.
Yes. Alright, and number 12 for the Tyranids is crush. Score 1 victory point if at least one enemy unit was completely destroyed this turn, and the last model in that unit was slain by a Tyranid monster or a Tyranid unit that had more than 10 models. Almost said 12 models. There's 10.
Okay.
That's 10.
I feel like you might accomplish this.
Okay, movement for turn 3 for the Nids. Death Leaper shuffled over to catch back up to the fleeing company commander. Both the Carnifexes continue make their way towards Pask. Advanced up both my HQ Neurothrope and the other Neurothrope. My Tyrannocyte floated on and is now sitting on objective 2. Over here in the back line, pretty much nothing moved. My Hormagaunts are holding down his Banewolf. The 2 are holding at 1 point and just going to shoot. And these guys are just sitting on the point because I've got now secure objective 5. So at the end of movement, I'll spend my last 2 command points.
Oh, to heal this one.
D3 wounds.
Should have been dead.
Ah, only 1.
It should have been gone!
I spent like 6 command points on that and only got, what, 4 wounds back on him?
Yeah, but he would have been dead by now.
Yes.
So I feel like it was worth the command points. For you, at least.
In a way. Okay, so that is it for the movement phase. On to the psychic phase, where there's going to be a casting of the horror on the Pask.
No, not the horror on Dapask. It's 5.
It is a 6, which I do believe is enough to...
Am I within 24? Alright, so my astropath is just out of sight, or out of distance for denying that one, but I can deny this one.
So, yep, going to do Catalyst. I got a 9.
Oh, goody. Let's try.
You got a 2.
I got a 2. Okay.
Woohoo!
I tried!
And for the sake of victory points, I'm not going to cast Smites, because they would only go into the company commander there.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm shooting with the Tyrannocyte, firing down into the company commander. It's 15 shots, hitting on 5s. 5 successful hits. And wounding on 3s. For 2! With AP -1, so 2 5-up invols.
Yay, 5-up invols.
Made both.
I made both.
Well, a Carnifex is going to have to go deal with
Hey, it's turn 3. That means I'll be making my saves now.
Yep, they'll survive the Carnifex.
Oh.
Alright, and then the last thing to shoot is going to be the 2 shots from the Biovores there, going across into Pask.
Do they count as monsters?
No, I think they're infantry.
Okay.
So they're 2 shots. I double-checked the range. They're actually within the 24-inch range to hit normally. So 2 shots hitting on 4s. Doesn't matter, they both miss.
2 more plop down.
Yep. Alright, so starting off with my charges, this Carnifex going into Pask.
Alright, and does he blow up at the beginning or at the end of...
End of the charge phase.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to be firing all of my Overwatch shots at that one Carnifex. Hopefully, I'll kill it. It's unlikely, though.
Yeah.
So, first off, 20 shots from the Gatling cannon, hitting on 6s. 4 hits. Wounding on should be 5s,
Yes,
I believe.
strength 5 on the main gun.
For 1.
1, 3 up. 1 damage.
Yay! And then the last cannon. Hitting on 6. That's a 3. Command point for... Because the only thing you're otherwise charging is him.
Yeah, and
He's just going to throw a frag.
fair enough. It's a little bit of a long ball for command point, but sure.
Eh. Close. But no cigar. Alright, your charge.
That is a 5-inch charge. I don't think
Do you make it?
I don't think I make it. A 5 is way short.
No.
I probably need
A
like
7.
7. So, do not successfully make it into pass.
Yay! For me. Who's charging him?
Carnifex.
And he's just going to throw a frag, so d6 number of shots. For 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And hitting on 6s.
1.
For 1. Wounding on probably a 6.
Yes, because frag is only a strength 3.
No, nothing. You get in.
That's a 7-inch charge. You know what? Death Leaper's going to try to make a long charge.
Okay. Well, I need dice. Alright, going to start off my overwatches with the las cannon, hitting on a 6. Nope, at 5 again. And the rest of his attacks from the Gatling cannon, hitting on 6s.
1.
With like 4 5s. There's 5 5s. Okay. Wounding on what for the Death Leaper?
A 3.
A 3. No, none of it.
Okay, and long ball charge. A 5 is not enough.
No. You
Forgot I was Behemoth. I reroll charges.
Ah.
So trying the Carnifex again. A 7 is enough because we literally just
just did it.
So a 7's just enough to make it in there.
Damn it!
And
the
much longer version, 7 is not going to be enough.
no.
It's like, wait, I forgot reroll charges. Okay. Okay, at the end of the charge phase, Spore Mine detonates. On a 1, nothing, 2 through 5, something, 6, something, better. 1 mortal wound on Pask.
Oh no! There's the 2.
Carnifex that charged Pask on a 4, mortal wound from living battering. No. Carnifex that charged the company commander on a 4, mortal wound from... No.
Who's going first?
This Carnifex is going to go ahead and go first.
Aww.
So, starting off with his 5 attacks, and he's hitting on 3s the turn he charges. Rerolling 1s because of Scything Talons. Ugh. 2 2s. 1 reroll. 3 successful hits. Strength 6 versus T of 3. So, wounding on 2s. 1 wound!
1 5-up invul.
Make it.
Yep.
The Tail Mace, hitting on a 3. Successfully hits. Wounding on a 2. Successfully wounds. AP -1s, but you're still...
5-up invul.
Yep.
Made it.
So your company commander lives because that's all the Carnifex's attacks.
Yep.
Alright.
How many points do I have? Just 2. Continue as you were.
Carnifex that charged Pask. Get out of here. Carnifex that charged Pask. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 reroll. For 4 hits. Strength 6 versus T of, I think, 8. So, wounding on 5s. 1 wound, AP -3.
And that'll be 1 6-up. No.
So that is 3 damage from Monstrous Scything Talon.
Ugh. Alright.
Bone Mace Tail, hitting on a 3. That is a 2. So that is a miss.
And those guys.
So the Hormagaud's 18 attacks, hitting on 4s. Rerolling them 1s because of scything talents. I think only 2 1s. So rerolling. Getting 1 more hit on this 5 over here. And here's a bunch of misses. So 8 successful hits. And then wounding on 6s. What?
1, 3 up. Made it.
Still got 10 wounds left.
Yep. And now it's my turn. So, and you've got nothing after this guy.
Yep.
So, starting with the Bane Wolf, my 3 attacks hitting on 6s.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Wounded on them 2s.
And now for Pask with his 3 attacks hitting on 6s. That's 3 1s. Okay. Alright, now for the company commander going into the...
Carnifex.
Thank you, I lost the name there for a bit. His 4 attacks hitting on 3s, I believe.
Yes.
No. Are you still hard to hit?
I think that's all. Yeah, it's 4 6 only get shooting.
Okay, hitting on 3s. For 2. And wounding on...
6s.
Yeah, wounding on 6s. For 1.
Incoming! Yeah. A 5.
Okay. I wish I had the full effect for that. Damn it. I wasn't panned up high enough. So he does make his save.
Yeah. Even if he failed, it's 1 damage.
Alright, and then that's it for your turn. I don't think there's any morales to be made.
Nope.
So on to my turn, turn 4.
Yep. I actually didn't really do any real damage that turn.
No. However, you've made it so Pask can't really do anything.
Yeah, because he can't fall back and shoot.
Alright, so guard turn 4, finding out what my objective for this one is. Hold the line! That failed to be a thing long ago. Actually, I only have about one of yours in my deployment.
Yeah,
just because of the weird shape.
Yeah, we did the corners. Yeah, I think the Carnifex is the only one that's actually in there.
So I actually might be able to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so movement. I had Pask retreat out of that combat so that the guards can shoot, and for the guards to shoot, I moved them over this way just to regain line of sight, because otherwise they would be lacking it where they were previously. The sergeant, or not the sergeant, the
Company commander.
Company commander didn't move, and the astropath didn't move. So that out of the way, onto psychics. I'm going to be casting the hard to hit at probably the only thing you're going to shoot at, Pask.
Fair enough.
So that'll be a, and I believe because I didn't move him, you're going to be able to.
Yeah, we'll be attempting to deny.
So I should have moved him. Oh well, I'll be a 6 where I get that one. An 8. Oh my god, I cast it. A 6.
You got it.
Yay! Alright, so on for orders. I'm going to have Pask give himself full throttle, which basically allows him to do a move and a mandatory advance during the shooting phase. So here's his advance for 1 inch, and I'll move him in a bit. He's kind of just going to wedge himself over in this corner. And the company commander here is going to give the orders first rank fire, second rank fire, and on a 4 up. No, never mind. Just first rank, second rank. And the company commander over there is going to give himself get back in the fight.
Does the company commander that's in the crater want to give himself take aim and bring it down?
Fair enough. So he's going to give himself take aim. And 4 up. He's going to give himself bring it down. What does bring it down again?
We're rolling 1s to wound.
Nice. So that should be it for orders. On to shooting. Alright, so to start off the shooting, I'm going to be using the Astropath's special ability on the one Carnifex right here, just to allow my plasma gunner to actually shoot him at full ballistics. Well, no,
Deny cover.
deny the cover.
Yeah.
And I'll be starting with the company commander right here, shooting at that Carnifex. I will be supercharging. I've got one shot. I'll be hitting on 4s.
Because
Yeah.
of spore cysts.
Because these spore cysts. I hit. And wounding on a 3. That is a 3.
And AP -3 versus a save of 3, 6 up field. I'm not sorry, 6 up armor. Nope.
That's 2 damage.
The 2 5 up feel no pains from Catalyst. Made 1. It's alive with 1 HP.
It's alive with 1 HP. Okay. I was really hoping that would kill him. For right now, I'm going to have the Astropath just shoot his las pistol at one of the Griblies. Because he's not going to do anything to that.
You don't know, you could have a hero Astropath.
I could have a hero Astropath, but I'd rather shoot the Gribbly. So after a quick look, he's actually completely incapable of shooting the Carnifex anyway. So yeah, shooting a Spore Mine with weapon skill, or ballistic skill of 6. He missed. Surprise! Oh, now comes the hard part. Do I have him supercharge and shoot in, maybe killing it, and have the rest of the group fire at the other one? Or do I try and split this up? So he's going to supercharge his plasma pistol, and he's going to shoot at this Carnifex.
Hitting on a 4.
Hitting on a 4. As much as I would love to say that's a 4, Tom, would you mind coming over and determining whether or not that's cocked?
It's a 4.
Okay, sweet.
It's not enough that you can jiggle the thing next to it and it
Have
rolls
it.
to something else.
Fair enough. And then wounding on a 3. That is a 2. I still have 2 command points. I'll be rolling it now. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
6 up armor. Certainly not. And 2 5 up feel no pains. Made 1, failed 1. That is enough to kill the Carnifex.
Yes. All right. With the Carnifex gone, and all these guys now needing something else to shoot. Unfortunately, the already wounded Carnifex over here is just kind of... I can't get enough shots in that I'm comfortable with, so instead I'm going to have everyone shoot at the Death Leaper, except for the Plasma, who can't see, and the Sergeant, who doesn't have the range for it, so the Sergeant is going to be shooting at the Griblies over here, and the Plasma is going to be shooting all the way over at the Tyranid. So starting with the Standard Guard, with all their las guns going into Death Leaper, I'll be hitting on 5s.
6s.
No, sorry, reversed it. Hitting on 6s. For exactly 1 hit. And the wounding on a 5. Wounds.
Death Leaper's 5 up save. Nope, so 1 damage on Death Leaper.
And then the 1 plasma pistol into the Spore Mine, hitting on a 4. Hit. Wounding on a 2. Wound.
That is a dead Sport Mine.
Yay. And while I didn't say it, I was not supercharging.
No, there's no reason to supercharge.
No reason to supercharge. So for this guy, I'm going to supercharge into the Tyranid.
You get 1 shot.
True. So 1 shot. Hitting on 4s.
Miss.
I miss, but do not explode. And then that's it for shooting. I'm not going to be declaring any charges, however tempting they may be.
I don't think he can, because the get back in the fight is only allows him to shoot as normal. I don't think
Oh.
it gives him the ability to charge.
Okay, well then, yeah, I cannot charge. So, on to this ridiculous fight. With my 3 attacks, hitting on 6s. None. Your 18 attacks.
18 attacks, hitting on 4s. Rerolling the 3 1s. 1 fell off the table. Getting more hits. 10 hits, and then wounding on 6s. For 2.
Two 3-ups.
Yeah!
Oh my god, you did 1 more wound. The travesty.
By like turn 14, I'll get it.
Alright, so that is the end of guard turn, I believe 4 we're on.
Yes, I think. Maybe.
On to your turn 4.
Alright, Tyranid turn 4. Still got the kill something with a monster or 10 unit with 10 models. I discarded defend objective 3 because there's no way I'm doing that in a reasonable time. Secure objective 6. That's possible. I think that's the middle of the table. And Wrath of Magnus is not that, so I have to look that up. And 15 for the Tyranids is Terrify. Score 1 victory point if at least one enemy unit fails a morale test. Hey, Guardsman!
Get spooked.
Alright, for turn 4 for the Tyranids, moving the Death Leaper and Carnifex past the company commander. They had other things to worry about now. Tyrannocyte drifting forward a little bit, advancing both the Warlord and the non-Warlord Neurothropes just to get them in range to do some more stuff, and everyone else didn't move.
Still holding on the 5 over there.
Yep. And 4.
4.
Alright, so on to the Psychic phase. Well, I'll start off by smiting your company commander.
Oh. Don't you need to kill him with a...
I got an 8. Do you want to try to deny it?
What I think I really want to try and deny is your Catalyst.
Okay, so you're not going to deny it?
No. Does he count as a monster, by the way?
No.
Okay.
D3 mortal wounds for 3.
He's dead.
Okay. Catalyst now. I got it with a 9.
Alright. See if I can deny that. With a 1 and a that's cocked, so I cannot hope to... The most I can get is a 7.
Yeah, the most you can get is a 7. And I doubt you want to spend a command point.
No.
So, jumping over to here, he's going to go ahead and put the Horror. I think that's a failed.
Could be.
No, it's a 6, I know.
Ah, alright.
And then going with Smite. Which, that's an 11. So, D6 mortal wounds.
For 2.
2. No. So, on to shooting. Tyrannocyte firing its 15 Death Spitter shots down into those guardsmen. Hitting on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successful hits, and then wounding on 3s. I'll do it over here. For 3 successful wounds.
3, I believe, 6-ups.
Correct.
Of which I make 2 of them.
Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny. I don't need the Voxcaster no more.
Alright. Mortar shots going into the guards unit. 2 shots hitting on 4s. 1 hit, 1 miss. And for 1 more mortal wound on them.
Alright.
And then another Spore Mine.
Somewhere.
Okay, and that's where the Spore Mine ends up. And that is going to be the end of shooting. On to charges. Carnifex is going to go ahead and charge in.
Alright. Alright, so for the guard Overwatch, I've got 8 shots hitting on 6s. For the standard las guns, and 4 went through. And wounding on 6s. 1.
1 3-up save. Made it.
Ah. And then the 1 plasma pistol. Can I overcharge during...
Yep.
Alright, overcharging.
He's dead.
He's dead. Okay.
You want to spend a command point?
Sure.
He hit.
Sweet. He fiddled with it just at the right time. And wounding on a...
3.
3. No. Okay, well...
You didn't kill your sergeant.
No.
Plasma gun?
Yep. 2 shots for the plasma gun. Supercharging, because why not? That's not a roll, that's a drop. Hitting on 6s. No.
Nice. Okay, charge. That is a 6-inch charge. I don't think that's enough.
Pretty sure that's not enough.
6? Nope. So, rerolling charge distances. A 8-inch charge.
Is that enough?
Yeah. To get within your sergeant who's currently laying kind of weird.
I think he's supposed to be there. No, I made that his center. Yeah, I made that his center, so he would essentially be there, so that is a successful charge.
Yeah. Okay.
Is your Death Leaper charging?
He's probably not going to make it, but I'm going to try to do the 12-inch charge or 10-inch charge to the astropath.
Alright, go ahead.
Well, you can fire your pistol.
No. Are you still hard to hit? No, it's it's Overwatch on a 6.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. That's an 8. That's not enough.
No.
Okay.
And I no longer have any points to hop in, so go forth with all your stuff.
Okay. 5 attacks from the Carnifex. Hitting on 3s from his Monstrous Scything Talons. Rolling 1's Monstrous Scything Talons. All hit. And wounding on 3s. No, 2s. That's 4 dead guardsmen. Because AP minus 3.
Alright.
Forgot to roll for it on the charge on a 4-up mortal wound. Another mortal wound. And I will choose not to attack with the Bone Mace Tail.
Okay. I will wait for you to finish over there.
Alright, and jumping over to here with the Hormigons, 18 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1s. Getting, I think, 4 hits back. With a total of 5 misses, so 13 successful hits. Hey, maybe we'll do 1 damage.
Damage.
Wounding on 6s!
3.
4.
Oh, 4. 4 3-ups. Made them all.
Bounced one off of my hand while I was cooking up dice.
That was the one that ended up being a 3.
Yes.
Alright, well, I guess I'll start over here with my 3 attacks hitting on 6s. None.
Okay.
And the 4 attacks hitting on... Yeah, it's just him. 4 attacks hitting on 5.
3 attacks.
He's got a chainsword.
Yes. His 2 base plus 1.
Ah, 2 base plus 1. His 3 attacks hitting on a 4.
Yes, because it only affects shooting, the Spore Assists.
So, 1. Wounding on a 5. No, a 6, I believe.
Yes, strength 6, strength 3 versus tough 7.
Okay. And then he flees.
Yes. Spore Mine. Blow it up. No, it doesn't.
Alright, well, at this point...
and I will...
consolidate towards...
Never mind, I forgot to do that in my actual fight phase. My part of the fight phase, because I should have done my pile-in, fought, then consolidated. 7th edition, it's when both sides have gone, winner gets consolidate.
Yes. Alright, well, either way, I don't think it's much worry to you, because you just got the point for...
Make a unit fail
morale. At this point, you're at 7 points. I'm at 4, and I lost my main unit for going and getting points.
Yes.
All I have is Pask, who you're going to keep charging, and this stuck in puddle of mud, and it's going into turn 5.
Yeah.
So I'm going to GG.
Fair enough. I honestly believe Pass could still kill the Carnifex.
Probably.
Like, you could... There's actually a decent chance you clean this out. It's the fact that I will have a chance to generate even more points, and you can only get one tactical card per turn, and I'm going to be getting at least 2.
Yeah. It's like I might be able to clear this side of the board and send these 2 out to go do a thing, but they're going to get smited and shot and bombarded.
Yeah, and by the time they can, I'm going to have more than enough points anyway.
Absolutely. I will lose via points, or you will probably... Well, you probably won't wipe me.
No, I won't wipe you. Those won't kill it, and I'm not going to dedicate any other forces. So I'll win by points before the game runs out.
Absolutely. But either way, that was... It felt real close at start, and then you got points.
Well, it was real close at start, and then I managed to get between your lines.
You got my back line.
It wasn't necessarily back line. It was literally I just got past your guardsmen.
Yeah.
You didn't have them in a good picket.
No, I didn't have a guardsman picket, and I sent that way far out, way too fast. Because I just wanted to secure that and burn them, and, I rolled a 1. Alright, but either way, hope you enjoyed this game.
Catch you next time.
Yep, catch you next time.